What's cracking, y'all? It is I, some Joe Schmo here, back with another Psych Reaction. We are 3 episodes away from the Season 2 finale. We're not jumping ahead. We're going to start with today's episode, which is number 14, titled Dislodged. I gotta say, man, that last episode, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to top. I genuinely do think that last episode was, up until this point, probably one of my favorites. You know, like I kind of mentioned in that last reaction, it's just like it means a lot to me to see like the Hispanic culture represented in, you know, some of these shows and even in, like, you know, TV or in movies. You know, don't get me started on Coco, man. I bawled my eyes out to that freaking movie, man. You know, obviously being a musician as well in tandem as being, you know, Mexican, to see that culture represented, it was just, it meant a lot to me. But, you know, I see the humor in how these things are represented sometimes in these shows and TV and, or shows and movies. And it just, for me, it's more of like an honor to see when a show or something like Coco does their research on some of these things and represents them, in like a humorous manner like this. You know, like I mentioned in one of my comments to somebody, to last week's episode, that like it really feels like they did their research on how even like TV novellas were like made or shot, and just to see how it was represented visually speaking, right? Where they had like, there was a nice distinction between the Psych filming and the way that the like novella portion was filmed. So it was just, I don't know, it was really badass to see that, again, represented in the show like this. So I freaking love everything about it. Anyway, guys, we are jumping into this episode, once again, titled Dislodged. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. I am doing Psych Reactions now 2 times a week here every single Wednesday and Saturday. So I hope you guys are joining me along for this ride. Really looking forward to it. Twice a week, guys. Give it up. Give it up to yourselves. But now let's give it up to this here episode. Let's do it, y'all. Yo, we got some chants going already? What? Oh, hell no. Yeah, break that shit up right now, Henry. we ain't allowing any of that stuff.
We're starting a secret club.
The Burn Down the House Club?
The Gus
My favorite type.
Sean Club. The Sean and Gus Club.
Ooh.
You know, a club needs regulations, bylaws.
So that's why you never start a club with like a by name. Just name it one singular entity.
Guys, and they have to have a love of correct grammar. That's not a rule. You said we could have one special rule.
What a freaking nerd, right? Correct. Dude, Gus grows up to be them like that the people on the internet that just correct your grammar all the time. I'm sorry, guys, all right? There's 3 different versions of the word there. It's hard to keep track.
Want to be in a club?
Aww.
Dude, I feel like the weight of the world is off my shoulders. One phone call. My mountain man trip, my dad is off.
Oh, caught in the act, Henry. He's cracking up too. He loves it. Oh shit. Is this like a... Damn it, what is that exclusive club from The Simpsons? We do. This, is it like the stone something? The stone walls or the stone... Oh, it's gonna bother me this whole episode.
Pretty sure that's Chuck from the Wonder Years. That is really disturbing.
What a man's man, Henry. That is like Miami Vice encompassed in one photo. Mwah. Oh, we got here just in time, baby.
Mr. Arthur Holmstrom. He was murdered.
Oh, you can deduce that just based off of like little particle things around his mouth?
Oh, and here's this.
What's this?
Yours didn't cost anything.
Drop my name, huh?
No. Coffee Club. Buy 15 coffees, you get one free.
Hell yeah. Dude, you guys remember they used to have those at like Wetzel's Pretzels? You buy like 10 pretzels, you get a free one. That shit was dope, dude. Wetzel's Pretzels. Ooh.
Sean, this is not the place for one of your reckless assumptions.
Dad, take a look around. These guys hardly seem broken up on us.
Yeah, come to think of it, he entered the room and like literally nobody was like upset about it. They were just kind of like standing around like they're just waiting.
Really nervous about this. I mean, what if we did something wrong? He had that hood on
I'm
for
not
30 minutes.
gonna be around the bush here, guys. I would totally rock the shit out of that cloak. Look at that. Blue silk? Ooh, man. Rest assured I'd never get laid, but I'd look like a badass.
You know how we love a legacy around here.
No. Well, no, yeah, no, yes, he is. Technically, but I.
Ted, I'm getting.
Oh, shit.
Spencer? No. What the hell?
At this point, Lassiter, why even be surprised that he's there? Like, you just have to acknowledge it at this point. Just, it is what it is.
Benevolent Lodge Rule AB 4567 bars any law enforcement member from being a member.
Yeah, that rule is bogus. They made that up to keep out undesirables.
Undesirable?
Damn.
People who aren't lodge material. Or anyone who's been married to my daughter.
Oh,
And you are?
man.
This.
The rule. Oh, shit. You know what's crazy? No, we've been hearing about Lassiter's ex-wife for so long. Like, I'm assuming then this man is indeed Lassiter's ex-wife's dad. So try saying that 10 times fast. But like, we've only heard about his ex-wife, right? One, we've never seen her. We know that they're obviously going through a divorce. But now to see, oh man, this awkward situation of now having to deal with your divorcee's dad.
Case, you have a personal involvement here.
That's right, O'Hara. This is
Yep.
personal. And if it does turn out to be something, that's exactly why I need to be on it.
It's been a pleasure talking with you, Dr. Downs.
Well, you make quite an impression, Mr. Guster. Perhaps you could give my office a call and we could set aside some time.
Hell yeah. Oh no, he's gonna ruin his chick because one of these guys does.
Tuesday at 11 is perfect. I'll be there with bells on. Okay.
Oh no, this man's gonna get involved unknowingly.
Are you forgetting that we may have stumbled upon a murder today? A murder that you're taking entirely too unseriously?
Yeah, all things considering, Gus kind of dealt with that dead body pretty well. I guess it's more like blood, right? But still, like, he's kind of grown a little, like, callous.
They're here for us. They know you think they killed that guy.
Uh-oh. Oh, what? That was the last person I would have expected.
I was just driving by the office and saw the lights on.
You want to hire us?
Yes. Break down those barriers, Lassiter. Admit that you like us. Admit that you need us, at least.
Lassiter, I love you.
Sometimes that's all you need to hear, man. That's all you need.
You have a connection in there. So I need you to feel around and see what you can find out.
The department's hiring us?
No,
It's a personal case.
And I can't pay you. I guess this would technically be called a
Favor.
See this? It's the Lodge radar.
Okay.
Now look at this. Oh, it's me. Flying underneath it.
On our new brother.
Ooh, all right. Yes, baby boy, looking good. Ooh, look at that. Take it in, baby. It's all you.
Don't you think it's odd that it's just business as usual when someone died here the other day?
Yeah, all these guys look ridiculously older.
As though he's been all but forgotten. Look, Holmstrom's already been moved. Those paintings are in order of rank. Once the hindmost patriarch moves on, he's replaced by the next guy in line.
That's Urban Parker.
Right. Holmstrom was 5th in line.
Dude.
Somehow he leapfrogged 3 other guys, including Parker and 2 of your doctor buddies. These for computers for kids, 30 G's for toys for kids, 15 grand for clothing for kids.
These guys are ultra philanthropists.
Yeah, exactly. But see, that's the thing. Look at, if you were a murderer, right? Wouldn't you consistently put yourself in a position that you're like, hey, look, I'm donating to St. Jude, to the Child's Hospital, to, Kids Care About Kids organization. Like, of course you're going to do that because, like, who's going to suspect that someone who's so giving and trustworthy and loves their community would ever commit murder? Again, guys, I got to stop taking notes on how to commit murder in this show.
Sean, you know my newest clients, Dr. Masood Nigam and Dr. Roger Downs.
Yes, I do. You're in good hands with Gus. Nimble, agile hands. Surgeon's hands, really. He once removed a boil from his own thigh using a paperclip and a warm can of Sprite.
Like the MacGyver of medicine.
Dr. McCormley.
Oh man, this guy's going in deep right now.
Does anyone suspect you?
Members are beyond suspicion.
Members? Oh, sweet justice. They made you a
Oh shit. You knew this was coming, Lassiter, man. This is just a byproduct of the situation. He's right down the street.
Miss out.
Since you're right around the corner. Oh, you're breaking up. Can you call me back?
Is someone there with you?
Uh-oh.
Spencer.
You're having lunch with Sean? Baby. Is something going on?
Right? Yeah, it's like, what's the deal? What is forcing you to have lunch with Sean? Hey, man, they're just becoming friends.
Well, it doesn't look like natural causes, and his blood had trace elements of the toxins similar to the venom of a Brazilian vine snake.
What the hell?
Well, he didn't have a mark on him. There weren't any puncture wounds. The only thing he had was a little skin irritation on his face. Why are you sharing information with Sean on a case we haven't hired him for?
So about that. Oh, I freaking love the fact that now Lassiter has to, like, work with Sean to get this figured out. Because, of course, like, obviously he's close with it because of his father-in-law.
So
Damn.
someone snuck a 3-foot snake into the lodge and killed him during the ceremony. The perfect crime.
Right.
Yeah.
Except there are no marks left on the body.
Oh, so we're looking for an invisible snake. You know,
Yeah, it could be. It could be it. It really, it's baffling to me, though, just, like, think about, like, how a tiny-ass snake can be so poisonous, and yet we, like, parade ourselves around as humans like we own the freaking world. I mean, we kind of not really do, but you know what I mean, though. It's like, you know, there's a hierarchy to the food chain, but still, the fact that, like, a tiny-ass, like, a brown recluse could just destroy me, dude. What can I do? Barely run up a flight of stairs.
I'm totally in the sales zone this week. You leave this secret handshake to me.
Oh, this confidence is just oozing.
Burton Guster. And this is my associate, William Zane. I'm an old friend.
Billy Zane.
It's my 29th, not one of the important ones. You'll understand when you get to be my age.
Oh, dude. Oh, what a charmer, dude. Oh, I'm blushing.
What the hell are you guys doing here?
Mr. Parker!
What the hell are you guys doing wandering around my warehouse?
He's looking to join the Monarch Lodge, too. I thought maybe you could make that happen. You know, haze him a little bit, soak his hand in warm water while he's sleeping, that sort of thing.
Put a 3-foot venomous snake in his couch.
This is my place of business. And the fact that you slid into membership on the coattails of your turncoat dad, that doesn't guarantee...
Ooh, some international containers, huh? What kind of warehouse is this? Also, what kind of owner or, like, a business establisher drives his own forklift? Wouldn't you hire somebody else to do that kind of thing?
CCI, AIF, XAP, those are airport codes.
OPP,
All Brazilian.
down with you know me.
How do you know that?
I lived in an airport for a month, Gus.
That was Tom Hanks in the terminal.
Great flick, dude. Gets me every time, too. Jazz, man.
Who's in charge here, huh? Well, I'll tell you this. I better be home for dinner.
This is gonna be bad.
That's all I gotta say.
And the fact that he was talking about, like, having civil conversations too with his ex or his with his wife, and it's like, now this. Yep, yeah. Put that hand on that wall.
Spencer, you can't seriously suspect Parker.
Unfortunately, it sort of checks out.
Yeah, I mean, all signs kind of point towards it, right? I'm not even married, and I feel like that. What an awkward situation to be a part of. Yeah.
Hey! Yeah, well, it seems that Irving is kind of a, well, he's a murder suspect. No, this is not because I went to barbecue. O'Hara, please go down to the room. I'll be down in a minute. I think Holstrom's murderer is still out there, so just workshop it. You can do whatever it is you do, because at the end of the day, it absolutely cannot be him.
Damn, dude. Lassiter now just giving it all into the hands of Sean at this point. Which is funny because he's been so every single time Sean has tried to, it's always like, Spencer, get out of here. But now it's like, Spencer, we need you.
Then let's move away from him and check out the other lodge members. What do we know about Holmstrom?
Holmstrom, we know he's dead. That's a good start.
I'm serious.
There you go. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Signed, sealed, delivered.
Even as Holmstrom lay on the floor, I was shamelessly
Yep.
making my product, and no one seemed to think anything of it. I'd say Holmstrom had some enemies.
Well, we gotta figure out who they are.
Is Gus drinking out of a Dasani bottle? What's like, everyone's like, why does everyone hate Dasani? Like, it tastes like water. I don't know. Everyone always says there's like sugar in it. Or it's like sugary tasting. Of course, dude, the motion sen- Y'all, find another way around, huh? Yeah, thank you.
Did you lock the front door?
Yes, I locked the door.
I don't think it was locked.
I know I locked the door. You see that? They had to break a window.
Uh-oh. Dude, brilliant hiding spots. You might as well just stand there and pretend you're a statue at that point. Jesus. Oh, we're looking for some shit. Yeah. Yo, you want to calm it down here? What? How did that? What? How did you not hear him?
It's hard to see anything with someone's knee in your eye. It's your own knee. Get out of here.
Yo, Gus is looking a little flexible over there, man. That's nice.
I can't get us in that safe, Sean.
You're 36 months into a subscription to Modern Safecracker magazine. What's the point?
I'm an amateur, Sean.
It's time to go pro, fingers.
Fingers.
Calling him up into the big leagues, huh? Amateur hour's over, Gus.
This month would be good.
Yeah, because I totally forgot he broke into the prehistoric episode. He broke into the dude's garage, right?
36. 24. 38.
Oh, what a master!
All right, I got $25,000 for computers for kids. This one says 35,000. Dude.
Someone's cooking the books.
Was skimming funds from the lodge.
Cooking the books, skimming the books, booking the books.
You're telling me you can read this?
Of course I can. This is Dr. Shorthand. See these sticky notes? Holmstrom wrote these. He wasn't skimming. He figured out who was.
Oh.
The doctor's just cooking the books.
Oh.
85, 86%.
We've gone on much less.
Yeah, dude, most of the time we kind of just go on a whim, so hey, I guess that's a good probability. It's at least a B.
No, I loved Victoria, and because she loved you, I let it slide that you're a pain in the ass.
Hell yeah, stand up for yourself.
And around here, we call someone like you a hostile witness. It's a good way to get yourself locked up.
Fuck yeah, Lassiter.
So you better give me the respect I deserve, and I suggest you cut the crap. Clear?
My freaking guy, dude.
How did Arthur Holstrom advance to the highmost patriarch when you were the next in line?
Well, I don't know how Art convinced the other guys. He asked me, and I said it was okay. He was a friend of mine, and he had health problems.
So he found out people were stealing money, and then they probably used that as leverage on top of them then, right? But like, dude, just seeing that and knowing that like Lassiter is just like been drugged throughout this whole thing for the last 2 years, and then on top of that, like it seems like it's a pretty toxic position to be in. On top of that, though, being able to confront and deal with the hostility of an in-law. I love it, man. I was really hoping that he was actually going to be that way and not just like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. Like, I love your daughter. Like, God, Lassiter. God, I love you.
Tell Heather to call back tomorrow.
Good afternoon. I'm Burton Guster with Central Coast Pharmaceuticals.
We're closed.
The hell? Ah. I don't know what the hell was that? Dude, I don't know why that's so fun. Dude, it's like, what is it about a scale where you're just like so inclined to stand on it? Oh, you're gonna see it in the Dude, slick as shit. I love this.
My sweet violet brothers, we congregate here today in the flesh, not only to recognize our new highmost patriarch, Irv Parker.
Yep.
But also to bear witness, along with the magic head of Gus.
Stone Masons? I think it's what it's called, right? Simpsons, Stone Masons, right?
Use Dr. Roger Downs, entrusted with the proceeds of charity activities, was funneling funds into his own pocket. Now, when Holmstrom discovered the corruption, he confronted Downs and made a play for the highmost patriarch position. And so he killed his own lodge brother right here on the Eye of Hathor in the middle of the lodge. This is the murder weapon.
Oh, the Shaw. Is that a Shaw?
This lodge. Arthur Holmstrom's death was, unfortunate, but I...
Oh, yeah, right. Get out of here, nerd.
Check it out, Lassie. I'm quite certain you'll find traces of a powdered form of the venom of the Brazilian vine snake.
Yo, put that down. Why would you?
Who knew that in small doses it acts as a vaccine, while larger doses are absolutely lethal?
Damn. As did I.
Protective gloves while lining the inside of the hood with the powder for Holmstrom's patriarch ceremony. Poor old man's head and face never stood a chance.
Speak to my lawyer.
Yeah, this man is sweating.
And none of this, Your Highmost, would have been discovered without the intrepid police work of one Detective Carl Lassiter.
Yes. Yes, dude.
It's all in a day's work, Irving.
You may not be my son-in-law much longer, but I'm thinking you might be a monarch yet.
Hey! Hell yeah, baby. That's all he wants. You know, that's like, you gotta give it up for Lassiter, man. Like, he, like, behind this, like, tough exterior of his, it's just like, he just wants to be loved and just a little respect, you know? And I just feel like as time goes on, right, I have learned to love Lassiter so much more. It's, his character is just so freaking, like, again, I think I've mentioned it a couple times in, like, previous reactions, but it's just like, yeah, he's always, like, he was established as this, like, front-facing, like, serious type archetype of, like, a police officer, but then he's, like, slowly over time, like, succumbing to the grace of Sean and Gus.
My marriage was falling apart, and I made a choice. I stopped caring about the lodge because I realized the only real membership that mattered was family. There.
I don't know why that, like, kind of tickled my heart a little bit. Ooh.
Nice addition, don't you think?
Oh.
Way out.
Yeah, I guess I decided we didn't want to belong to a club that would have Lassiter as a member.
Shit, dude, that's freaking... Oh, that's so adorable, man.
No, I think you should stay right where it is.
Oh, yes.
That way I can always keep an eye on you.
That is so... That's so great. I freaking love that, dude. It's, man, that was really nice. That was really nice. Again, like, I really love Lassiter's involvement with this trio. And, like, again, like, I almost felt like this episode was, like, a little bit of things to come with this breakdown of, like, maybe, again, taking Sean and Gus a little bit more seriously and letting him into this whole world of his. But I think I've said that before a couple of times where I was like, oh yeah, cool, they had some good moments there, and then it was like literally the next episode. But it's like, I feel like that is like the relationship they have, right? I don't think that Lassiter and his attitude towards like Sean and Gus is really a accurate representation of how he feels about them. I just feel like he has to put on this facade and puts on this like detective face where he has to be serious, but you know, I think at the end of the day, there is still like a relationship between all three of them. And it's like funny because like I see the similarities in like the trio between like Sean, Gus, and Henry, and Sean, Gus, and Lassiter, because obviously Lassiter and Henry are kind of like the more of the serious role detectives, while Sean and Gus bring that like, you know, humorous levity to the situation. So it's just funny to me that it's like they go back and forth between the two of them, and again, like similar to the old folks episode where Henry went there, just seeing the involvement and the participation from these serious characters with Sean and Gus is just, it brings like a great level of balance between everything. And yeah, man, it's just like, again, the relationship between Henry and Sean, it just like continues to grow. And I think it's just super wholesome to see and hear as time goes on that there is like so much love between father and son, obviously, but like they do it in their own unorthodox manner, and it's just like, yeah, man, it's like, ooh, I love it. And really, I could keep talking about this show, but at the end of the day, what more can I say? I'm still just some Joe Schmo here, reacting and watching some Psych. Until next time, guys, peace out.